y'all, it is Paula with Hillbilly Orchids. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody's having a fantastic weekend. It's actually, I'm filming this Tuesday. Normally I filmed it on Monday, but Monday I had a doctor's appointment. And I had to take my husband in with me to get his blood pressure checked. They had him all scared to death that his blood pressure was bad. And here the place was actually taking his blood pressure with those automatic pump up cuffs, and I didn't know it. He didn't even tell me till we was sitting in the office. And I told him, I said, well honey, I wish you'd have told me that. Those are guaranteed always wrong. They're always high. Those automatic cuffs are always wrong. They are junk. They don't work right. And, you know, I don't know what they're going to do. You know, I told him, I said, I would tell that place that does his DOT physical that, you know, that cuff just doesn't read his arm right. I mean, he had him worried to death that he had high blood pressure, and he didn't have high blood pressure. I knew he didn't. Whenever I would check it at home, he was fine. But, they checked it at the office, and they said, it was 126/70, I think, and I was like, your blood pressure's better than mine, which you're younger than me, so I guess it should be. But, yeah, so they wrote him a letter so that he could take it in and give him to him, so he should be cleared on that. You know, so it was just we had a lot of running around to do after, you know, after we got out of the doctor's office, and my appointment was at 2. So after we both got out of the doctor's office, we had to drive up and go to my pharmacy. And so it was just a really long day, really long, tiresome day. And so I did not feel like filming when I got home. So I got to filming today, and now we're supposed to have a severe thunderstorm outside. It's looking rather dreary. And I am sad too that yesterday was the 1 year mark. It was a year ago that day that I got my first hummingbird. Well, I haven't had a hummingbird yet. I wasn't home all day Monday, but I didn't even see any in the evening. And normally they come in and they load up on sugar like right at dark time. And I didn't see one. I did not, you know, I kept an eye out close to dark, and yeah, sadly I didn't see one. So I did get my my Oriole food out. My Oriole feeders are out and the oranges are out, so hopefully I get to see my Orioles back in here before long. But anyways, back to the WEWA. We have the gorgeous Lulu here with the Hair Alexander. Lulu is this one, and Hair Alexander is on the right, this one. They're absolutely wonderful, and they're doing really great. The spikes are progressing along, and there is 7 of them on Hair Alexander, and these are going to be popping open real soon. But the big surprise. Oh my goodness, I just absolutely love Diana West. Love it. Love Andrea West. There I go again. I said Diana West. I put Diana West, Princess Diana, and Andrea West together, and I call it, Diana West. I'm so good, ain't I? But isn't that just beautiful? She's absolutely my favorite colors, the yellow and pink. And this one's just getting ready to open, so she's still kind of cupped, but that one's flat out. But speaking of the Diana, there she is, Princess Diana, open and beautiful. And yep, this one's the Red Baron, Princess Diana Red Baron. Look at that. Amazing. We knew it would come to this, you know. Look at the colors coming up on Linda Lingle. Really, really nice. She is actually, these ones are popping, but they're not enough yet that we can see them, and they're facing that way. So I don't think I can swing her, but I might try to swing her around next time, so that we can, of course, by that time those will probably be open. It's real hard to adjust all the spikes to where you can see them. So, but yeah, things are really coming along out here. I told you, as soon as those, a lot of these spikes start popping, it'll look just a fantastic, it'll be amazing out here. It really will. So, but let's head back to the grow space and see what all's going on back there. Alrighty, here we are back in the grow space. And I doubt you can see them from here. We'll see. Vanda Marie has her spike really looking good. I think they're all open now. So, yep. I'm tickled to death over that one. I'll be getting her down to soak in the next couple days because it is watering weekend. So very nice. I do have this little fowl sitting over here for the time being, and this is the new one I just got, the Chitraspis Wilson. These won't be my Dawn's blooms, but they are really starting to show little speckles. Can't wait to see this little guy open. I absolutely love Chitraspis. And while I was outside, I had some little white flowers that were blooming in the yard, and then I found out they're poisonous. But all of it, the flower, the bulbs, everything, are poisonous to my dogs. So I'm glad I did dig them up. But I dug up these. This is the Garden Star of Bethlehem. They are invasive too. So, but they were growing in spots in the yard, and I had never noticed them before. And I thought it would be really cool to grow a little pot of them, see how they do, see if they take off or if they don't. But I just thought it would be nifty. The peduncle here on Finlaysonii is not doing too much over here on this one, but this one is. And so far, it opened way up. Like, I don't think it's still considered fully open. So I'll check this one out in a few days and see. I'll put in a screenshot. I'll screenshot a side by side here of what they're supposed to look like. I mean, it's very pink, of course, on the underside, and it does have pink like on the tips, but they're not supposed to exactly look like that. So I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I don't know if it's not in enough light to look like the others. I'm trying to move the rolling table one-handedly. Oh, we were cutting grass and trying to get it done before it stormed, and then they're actually saying that the storm coming is going to be like massive, severe, so I'm like nervous about that. I hate super bad storms like that. It just scares me. I'm always afraid of storms. I don't know why. I'm just chicken poop, I guess. The Leaffall Green Batman still has her 3 open there. Looking good. And I'm sure I'll find more. Like I said, this is watering weekend. Still got a couple here on the white with pink lip fowl, which is lovely. And you saw Soga Passat was in your face. She is still got her blooms here, still here. Soga Passat, so pretty. Absolutely. And Foul Blackjack is extending yet again. Check that out. Isn't that awesome? That is really cool, y'all. That is really cool. Absolutely love it. Up here, nothing much is going on. The new growths on the Catacandras are looking great. Of course, the one always surpasses the other. One always has a much bigger new growth that puts out. So hopefully this year we'll get to see it bloom. Golden Elf here is still got a few blooms, but she does look like she's starting to go over just a little bit. So probably next week that spike won't be here. So, oops, I just kicked that jug. Tetraspis cerulean is open and facing the opposite way. Imagine that. Trying to see if I can figure out a way. This one, yeah, there's a little bit, has a little bit of a more white tips on it than this one. This one does have one fully white. Normally they've all been cerulean. They've all been kind of purplish, but yeah, these this time they're a little different. They are. And this one's not quite open yet. These will be coming shortly behind it, not too long from now. And of course, Odorion hiding here. Still here with her beautiful blooms. She is so fantastic. I love, love, love Odorion. She is just amazing. Then down here, Cannavant. Cannavant is still here in all her waxy goodness. I forgot to do laundry today. I still got to do laundry. Oh, you guys, I forgot to do laundry. I didn't want to film with laundry cooking, you know. Laundry over there, you know, making noise. Another blasted one here, but these little guys are extending, and she's got a couple back there extending on that one. So Young Home Fragrance Lover is extending. Look at that. She's wonderful. Then we have my fave of all faves, Beautiful Smiles. Beautiful Smiles. Love her. Absolutely love, love, love her. I don't know who this is that fell down there. Oh, that's the pink, the white with the pink lipped. So she's had one fall down there. This girl's still here, but she's got some green looking spots where she's wanting to go over. But this is the white with the purple lip, which is nice, nice, nice. And 3 still here on Sanderiana. Very nice. And of course these 3 on this end of Beautiful Smiles. And she's kind of stuck. Oh, she's progressing too. She's got a bud. Nice. She's got a couple buds on the end of that spike. Can't hardly see them like that. There they are. See how? Focus, will you? There they are. See? It's hard to get her in the right way. Then Kingianum, or Kingianum, yeah, it looks like Kingianum, don't it? It's Jonathan's Dark Joy. A couple blooms open on her. And of course, the beautiful Faltine. So nice. So beautiful. And I think that is it from over here on the front side of the Phalaenopsis shelves. So let's go around on the back side and see what's happening. Right, over here, up here, nothing's really going on. Oh, I put Multiflora in there like that because she hangs out here like this and she smacks me as I go by. And I don't appreciate being smacked. I just don't. I curled up my Hoyas that were here. They were so stringy and they were getting on my last nerves. They were being grabby. They caused me to knock off my beautiful foul Lisa Pink, where she was extending her buds, and she knocked this and broke it, and it died. So needless to say, ticked me off. Really really royally ticked me off. Yeah, that burnt me. I was really mad so I rolled them up. I rolled everybody up. I need to get some of those little trellises for those little pots. I might try to do that this payday, so I can keep these guys. I want to roll them up, but this was a little tight of a roll on this one. But yeah, they were just grabbing everything, and it was so annoying. And I'm like, nope, I'm not going to continue to do this. So rolled them up out of my way. Leaf fell off of what is that? Gotris, yep. And the beautiful big-lipped girl is still here. Very nice indeed. And the one on Ken Advant is still facing this way. And lo and behold, 2 of the 3 I want to grow apple blossoms are open. Beautiful. I'll have to get her out and photograph her when they come out. Look at that nice little pink spot on them. I love apple blossom. It's my favorite cat. Of course, you all know that, don't you? You all know that by now. You got to. And I think that's it for everything right there. Then I had showed you all the peduncles still progressing here on Bella. Look at her. I mean, she's just got them everywhere. Every end of every spike, she's got them, but they're not opening yet. They're not at all. They're coming along, but they haven't opened yet. But that's going to be a spectacular view when all of these open. So, very nice indeed. Very nice. So, but yep, Hoya Bella. So, and I think that is it over there. But over here, ouch, I kicked that wire. Over here, the beautiful, you can't see it though, La Libertad guatemala is open. I will tell you, are you ready for this? Yoshi at Orchids by the Lake, he got in La Libertad for sale. I was telling anybody that wanted it, they better go get it, because he's got it for a lot cheaper than what I paid for mine. I paid $75 for my division, and yeah, he's not selling them for that, I'll tell you. So if you want La Libertad, his isn't La Libertad, but his is guatemala. So, and I think it's a little darker than what mine is. But they came in and they're in bloom, so go check it out. Orchids by the Lake has them for sale. He really does. And I think I'll go ahead and add in Lawless Gloriana here, because I think that's where I'll stop it for today, and we will finish it on around on part 2 of the weekend walk around. So yep, but there's Lawless Gloriana. So that will do it for this week's weekend walk around. And I was watching that, see that, I thought that was a spike on my WalkerRihanna, but so far I don't see a bud on it. So I've been watching it. Oh, but look there's a bud on that WalkerRihanna. Woohoo! I just looked up and seen that. As I thought maybe she was going to bloom. When I got her down, soaked her last time, I noticed what looked like a bloom spike. Hot damn. Yeah. Beautiful. Awesome. Now I'm going to have to get the other one down and look. Make sure. Because see, I think that one might bloom too. This one is bloom size, and it does bloom for me. So, hot dog. Look at that, guys. Bloom on WalkerRihanna. Nice. So, let's peek this one. I was telling somebody that my WalkerRihanna crawled out the side of the basket, and this is the one that did that. Oh, hold on. It's kind of hard. This one's... Trying to, hard to do this one-handed. I'll have to put it back up. Yeah, no, I don't see, it's just going to be a leaf. Dang, I would have thought this one would have bloomed. Yeah, evidently not. But see, it came out the side of my basket. And see, it's got one up here too, but it looks like it's just going to be a bloom as well, or a spike as well. It didn't bloom either. Dang it. I want to see this one bloom. So, but now we can hold up. Let me get a hold of this one. Set it down because I'll have to put it back up there two-handedly. But now, now we can stop that. And we'll get to see WalkerRihanna. But that will do it. That will end this week's weekend walk around. And if you guys can, please give me a thumbs up. If you could share my content, I would really appreciate it. If you want to stick around and subscribe to my channel, I do have a paid subscription and free. If you just want to do a super thanks, I would really appreciate that. That helps as well. And yeah, that'll do it for this week's weekend walk around. So with that said, I do appreciate each and every one of you beautiful, wonderful people stopping by and hanging out with me. And bye for now, y'all. Till we meet again.